Hi everybody and welcome back to Smart Cook Magic. Many of us, I'm sure, don't like snake gourd. It has a funny smell and it has a bland taste. But then, I suggest you try this air fryer snake gourd for a change. And you will find yourself happily eating snake gourd for a change. Snake gourd is really good to consume during summers because it has a high water content and therefore has a nice cooling effect on the body. Do you know why snake gourd is considered so healthy? It has a lot of dietary fiber and it enhances the digestive system, and thereby it also accelerates weight loss. In fact, it has a good effect on the heart function. It improves blood circulation. It has a lot of antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties. It has a lot of minerals, vitamins, and it's a low-calorie vegetable. Special mention should be made for snake gourd's kidney detoxification properties. It has no cholesterol and in fact, it helps improve both skin and hair health. We'll be using the simplest of ingredients, easily available at home: snake gourd, oil, besan, that is chana dal flour, rice flour, salt, red chili powder, cumin powder or jeera powder, turmeric powder, and a few coriander leaves chopped. I have about half a kg of snake gourd here that has been cleaned and chopped into thick slices. For those who have not used snake gourd before, I would like to just give a few suggestions. Snake gourd comes in short and long lengths. Sometimes you find short ones and sometimes really long ones. Now whether you use the long or the shorter ones, the ends need to be cut off. Now, it has a thin outer skin which needs to be scraped off first. So after you scrape off the outer skin, you wash the snake gourd under running water. Then of course you can cut according to your desired length and then slit them first, slit them vertically so that you will expose what's inside. So inside you will find a white fibrous part along with the seeds. So this needs to be discarded, and then you can chop the snake gourd according to your desired shape and size. Here I have cut them into thick slices, and this is ideal to air fry. So after chopping the snake gourd, you just preheat your air fryer at 160 degrees centigrade for 5 minutes. So by the time the preheating is done, we are going to just coat the pieces with our spices and powders. So I'm using 2 teaspoons of oil here initially, just rub in the oil so that it coats all the pieces well. After that, I'm going to add some besan, 2 tablespoons, and rice flour, again 2 tablespoons. These will help to crisp up the snake gourd. So I'm adding the other spices also. First for salt that we need for this recipe, followed by the spices, about 3/4 teaspoon of red chili powder, or if you want a little more spicy version, you can increase the red chili powder. Then half a teaspoon of cumin powder or jeera powder, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, and I have used 2 tablespoons of chopped coriander leaves, which is totally optional. If you don't want to, you can just leave this out. So in fact, coriander leaves will give a nice fragrance. So just mix this up well so that you will notice that the snake gourd starts releasing some moisture. It has a lot of water content. So once salt is added to this, it starts releasing a lot of moisture. So that moisture is going to help us in binding the spice powders and the besan and the rice flour to the snake gourd, and it's going to help coat all the pieces really well. So you see, this is what we have. So now this is going to go into the air fryer. So the preheating is done. Now just brush some oil in case you need to, and then put the pieces into the air fryer basket. So initially it's going to be just 8 minutes. the same temperature, 160 degrees centigrade. After 8 minutes, just open and slightly toss the pieces here and there. Put them back in for another 5 minutes, but I am going to just raise the temperature to 180 degrees centigrade to help just crisp up the snake guard bits. So that's it. So easy, so simple, and gets done in no time. So this is an easy recipe, and it's a magical recipe, I should say, because it really turns out great tasting. I hope you will try this recipe soon and let me know how it works for you. And I'm sure every one of you who's going to try this is going to start loving snake guard a lot. It's good. It's a healthy vegetable. So I'll be happy. And see you again soon on Smart Cook Magic with yet another amazing recipe. Until then, bye and thanks for watching.